in Ferguson starting at 9 p.m., then they should have announced that. They should have went to the radio. They should have had bullhorns and say that there's a curfew at 9 o'clock. And then for the mayor to tell us that he had no control and the county took over, then the county is wrong. Because to use tear gas and come in like they were dealing in Afghanistan or Iraq, or they were Israelis bombing Gaza, this is not proper.
That's right.
So your position has been that if the law said that we should be off the street and it's a county ordinance, then why didn't you tell us in advance? But you tell us at the last minute. And the number one mistake that they made was because they are unsophisticated in their approach and treating everybody like we're cattle, some people on the bottom does not matter, they mess with the press. So Huffington Post this morning headline is Baghdad in the USA. And so therefore, and they tear gas Al Jazeera that goes all over the world in English. And so they have made a fundamental mistake, but you must articulate it. You must say that, look, we can obey the law if we know what the law is. But you just told us to get off the street. And these young brothers in the street are not afraid of police.
That's right.
They're not Uncle Tom Negroes, the police come in and start.
All right.
You're not dealing with those kind of people.
That's right.
You're dealing with young men that say, I don't give a damn. I can go to jail, I can die.
That's right.
And they have no fear. And so and let me say this. People around who are condemning them and calling them looters and thugs and all of that. Let me say this, I'm not with looting and so forth, but let me say this. If they had not made a stand, this would have been the killing of another black man.
You got that right.
In 2 weeks it would have been out of the news. And this man that said he was in a struggle and he had to go to the hospital and all of that. And it's all to twist the mind. I said in California when it broke, I watched the news, and the first thing that they said is a young black man fighting with a policeman trying to get his gun. The policeman defends himself and kills the young man, and it would have been history. But the young people who knew the truth, they can't say, let me go get a lawyer, let me go down and see the mayor because this is not right. They did the only thing they knew how to do, and they rocked the city.
That's right.
And now St. Louis has become a centerpiece for the world in terms of injustice coming to young black men in the streets of the cities across America. So don't let them stop it. Don't let no combination of preachers say we got to get these young people off the street. They got to talk to the young people in the city.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's right. That's what I do every day. I preach on the street, man.
A stronghold that you hold your position until we change our reality in this city. The last thing I want to say, this city, according to all of the news, what you saw NBC this morning, it talks about the arrests and the tickets, and they gave the number of blacks that are stopped and arrested or getting summoned compared to the white community. Well, it's 63% black.
I know
that
that's
means
right.
in politics there's something called a recall. That the mayor and the police commissioner, you as citizens of this community, you need to organize a recall because their position has caused this. They don't know how to relate to us. And if they hadn't been over, because these people are not going to run and go away, and what you will do is invite people from the outside, from across America to converge on this city. So they need to be recalled. And they need to put somebody in office who is more sensitive to the needs of the citizens of this community. All right. I just wanted to say that. So Malik is going to start at 1 o'clock to interview people and see if we have a class action suit for what they did. Thank you very much.
Listen. What y'all do with these cameras and stuff in the court, y'all know how to Twitter. Some of us don't. Y'all not even, because I'm going to tell you what they do. They can interview any one of us for 5 minutes. But when you see it on there, they're going to chop it up. But you're going to give it straight. You tell y'all to say,
come on.
Listen. That's what I want to call. What I need y'all to do is I want young people out here like they ain't never been out here. I don't want you to tear up nothing. I'm going to show you how to tear it up without tearing it up. If we can't have it, we're going to shut it down. So this is what we're going to do. MSD and Boys Hospital is on notice. MSD and Boys Hospital got 50. I need no questions about me. Need y'all listen. Got $15 million coming into this town. That's a whole lot of money. When you got $1 billion, you got $24,000 a minute. They got $15 billion and we got less. MSD